yeah, I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q. Let's go, I'ma get. Unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'ma get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through and it be crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and these know who to play with.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Just about set. Anders Carlson has the ball teed up. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
On one, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
11 MT tight.
Higgins sent in motion.
Stop.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Second down, Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
gun. Cut. Cut.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing to begin is Love. Now he'll air one out. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
11. Stop.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Whoa! And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's into the end zone. Jamar Chase, touchdown Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's McKinley Jackson on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge run from Pacheco. 31 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Pacheco. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. A run. It's Pacheco. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
You'll find Brown out of the backfield. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Brown. He's got space inside the 25. They get 18 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 1st and 10.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. Jermaine Burton. And he's going to be brought down. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Stop.
To throw is Burrow. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball.
It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Love. He's got his man, the rookie from Florida. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Now, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Packers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On first down, right back to Lloyd. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. Love going to give it to Lloyd. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Sam Hubbard, they're on the tackle. It is third and 10. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So third and long, trying to pick up a first down to keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in third and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. On play action, Love. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Love. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Try again. It's second and 10. Back to the air. It's Love. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. Give inside. There's Lloyd. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground, here's Pacheco. He'll work forward only to about the 18. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's second and 9. Mason motioning over. Throwing on second down, Love. Oh, he coughs up the football. And this is taken in by the defense. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
That is caught, finding Higgins. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish.
He is in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have a Packers first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. That's McKinley Jackson on the tackle. On 2nd down, Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. And he will get into the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
11 mighty. Stop.
2nd down, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up the 7-5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Mason motioning over. Back to throw is Love. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
They'll run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Mason motioning over. They'll stick to the ground. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. They'll motion over Samuel. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers will cut the deficit down to 4.
Packers 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes Hill on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Let's get set. Dot.
They'll run here with Brown. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion.
Dot.
Burrow here on second down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They face second down and 7.
12, 12, 12. Dot.
Burrow now. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
On 1, ready?
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Dot.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Packers have it inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 31, Bengals 28.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. Dot. Dot.
Here's Burrow. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Open man is the tight end, Sample.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here comes second down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here we go.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. They have tied things up here in the final minute. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Love to throw. Pass brought in by Samuel. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. A run with Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's Love. That ball intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Here we go. One final play. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Gun.
A carry here for Brown. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They simply just don't have an answer for this guy defensively, Mike. I mean, regardless of who they put on him in man coverage or the type of zone coverage they try to capture him with, they simply can't slow him down. And we've already seen it here today. A fair share of big plays through the air, a couple of which have gone for touchdowns. He's had a couple nice blocks in the run game. I mean, he's really having as well-rounded and complete game that a receiver can have in the NFL. And until they prove they can slow him down, I would just keep giving him more opportunities.
On 1, ready?
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
Here we go.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Burrow. That is caught. He got it. And that's a game winner here in overtime. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.